Hello Libra, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. If you are brand new, welcome to Ten of Cups Tarot. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for clicking here. If you do appreciate the work that I do here, if you would just offer me a thumbs up on a video, it's a free way for you to support my channel, and I would really, really appreciate that. I don't know why I can't shuffle today, y'all. My fingers have not been working over the last couple days. There we go. So yeah, if you are interested in helping me keep this channel going, please, a thumbs up is all I ask on this video. And yeah, I'm here to do a reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. It is for the sign of Libra, my beautiful, balanced, harmonious friends. You know, the ones that, you know, that person who is always trying to make everybody stop arguing, that's the Libra. Libra likes harmony and balance, yeah. One of the top two people in my life is a Libra. I will never let him go, ever, ever. He brings balance to my life. It's amazing. One of my bestest friends, yeah. Bestest friends, someone I'll never be able to live without. Good addition to my soul tribe. Okay, here we go. Oh, yes, thank you. I always forget, right? I always forget the cut because I try and do all that stuff offline so we don't cut into your reading time here. Okay, Libra. Here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. There we go. We are looking at love. Something you love, someone you love, a situation you love. It is about the beginning of something that you are going to love immensely. What is this? What are we looking at here for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Thank you. We have victory in partnership, the new opportunity on the way. Wow. Well, let's just talk about that for a second. Holy smokes. All right. So we have you. I feel like you're having a victory in love. So you could be in a relationship right now. I feel like it's fairly new. Or if it isn't new, it feels renewed all the time. So I feel like this Six of Wands, you know what? I feel like you're going to have some eyes on you if you don't already. I feel like there's going to be people watching you. You have a fire and a passion for something that you're very good at. And I feel like you're going to bring that fire and passion to groups of people, because I see people on the outside here looking at this person. What is that? Yeah, it kind of does look like people. Oh, that's hands. That's what it is. These are all hands, and they're all up in the air. They're helping you, and these are all people here that are celebrating you. Yeah, you look like you're on a stage, actually. Is this for a musician? Because that could be a microphone, right? I feel like this is the victory wreath for sure. And I feel like whatever you're going to do, you're about to embark on something that's really amazing. Don't forget, you cannot do it all on your own. There isn't one thing in this life that you can do on your own and be happy with without having some sort of a tribe, you guys. I mean, oh God, I just dropped all the cards. So I'm just going to talk. Well, I get all the cards. So, yeah, I don't think there's anything in this life that you will be happy doing should you not have other people in your life to help you with it. Because you can have all the money that you want, but if you're alone, what fun is that, right? What fun is that exactly? Sorry, guys. Haven't done that in a long while. Dropped a half a deck of cards. All right. Come on, come on. The people can't wait all day. Let's go. Okay. All right. So, yes, I feel like whatever you want to do is going to take a group effort. It's going to take the effort of the people that love you, the people that are around you, the people that are on your side and on your team. And I think with a group effort, this whole thing is going to work out the way that you want it to. There you are with your 10 Pentacles. Yep. It's the opportunity that you've been waiting for, and it's coming for you, or you're giving it away. Remember, it's a general reading. It can flip-flop, right? So you're either taking an opportunity to someone, or someone is bringing an opportunity to you. There's an opportunity involved either way. Six of Wands. Six of Wands, please. Okay, there we go. What have we got here? The Lovers, look at that. In love, speaking your truth about love, someone who is a soulmate intended for you. You've been stagnant for a while, but you're looking for this happiness, this Ten of Cups. You know what? You can't get the Ten of Cups right here. Why? Because this is the Hanged Man, right? You know, this is stagnant energy. You're hanging there, you're looking at it, you're thinking about it, you're thinking about it, you're looking at it, but you're not taking any steps. This is the Ten of Cups. This is the person who gets up and uses their energy to do the thing that they do best in order to create the highest emotional happiness. You know, it does show a family here, but don't forget, you know, this Ten of Cups is offered to someone who is not, you know, who doesn't have children, who isn't married. This could be offered to a single person as well. You have to be the one to reach out and grab it, though. You've been planting the seeds of intention for whatever this is for a very long time, and I feel like you're about to harvest this. Your energy, you've been growing this thing, is something that you should do with your hands. You could be someone who's a gardener, a planter, and maybe you have a store that's opening. I feel like it's deeper than that, though. I feel like it's something that's deep-seated. It's in your heart. It's in your soul. It's in your, you know, it's in your blood. Whatever it is that you are doing, it is something that you've loved for a long time. Now, the Chariot is telling me that there is going to be victory, and it's coming fast. So the second your feet hit the ground, you're out. Yes, you are going to take off running. And whatever it is going to make you financially stable. All right. So you do have some sort of a love connection here. Someone who loves you dearly. Maybe it's me. Someone who loves you dearly and who would want nothing but love for you. Love, happiness, and protection. So whoever that person is in your life, seek them out and try and spend as much time with them as you can without being an energy vampire, preferably. You know, taking their energy, making them make decisions for you. Yeah, that kind of thing. All right, so we have the Ace of Cups. Now, what I feel is going on here is that you became very bored in your life. I think you thought the way that you were living was the way you wanted to live for the rest of your life, that it was good, that, you know, not much was going on, but that's okay because, yeah, it's okay to be sedentary once in a while, but I think it got to be a thing, yeah. And I think that you stopped paying attention to what was going on with everyone else. I feel like you kind of secluded yourself, that you weren't really emotionally happy, but you wanted others to think that you were. But then I think when you finally did find the power of the Ace of Cups, I think that's when you realized that there was more to life than what you were giving yourself. Yeah. You deserve way more, Libra. Way more. So I think what is going on down here is I feel like you decided that you are going to choose love, and not just the love of others, but the love of yourself. I think this is the beginning of your self-love opportunity. And you're still not sure if you're going to take it, but Libra, if you do not take it, your life will not change. Change is hard, and without change, there is no progress. You must progress in this life. I often think about the tower and how it shows people falling out of the tower. If those people choose to stay in the tower, they will die. That's it, the end of life. You're not willing to learn, you're not willing to move further than here. You're going to stay in the tower because you think it's best, then that's it, life is over. But if you decide to jump out of that tower, take a risk, and keep moving, that's what you get. The beginning of something that you love dearly. So that's what I feel. I feel like in the past you've missed the opportunities, they've presented themselves to you, but you didn't understand the signs, but I think you do now. Yes. Okay. So what's coming to an end here is, yeah, the person you used to be. The person who didn't really do much and wanted everything to be done for them. And I don't mean that in a lazy way. I mean that you expected that things were just going to come to you, that you really didn't have to work for them. Yeah, y'all, that's why I have a problem with this grace thing. Because people who rely on grace, yeah, you got to get up and do shit, guys. You can't just sit there and expect to get all the benefits that everyone who's working harder than you gets. And that's the truth of it. So I feel like you decided that you're going to take life into your own hands. You are going to go through this transformation, however hard it is, and you are going to keep moving. And that's because you have your new friend, intuition. You're starting to listen to your gut. I don't think you're all the way there yet, Libra, but I think you're starting to listen to your gut. You are so preoccupied with harmony and balance that you forget that you make decisions with your gut. I feel like you really are in connection with the universe, but you don't understand your power yet. I feel like when you do understand your power, there is going to be something within you that's going to release itself, and you're not going to recognize yourself once you are through an ascension. I don't feel you're in ascension right now, but I feel as though you're on the verge, or you are going through it this time, going through a going through a transformation of sorts. And I think you're learning to love yourself. And as you learn to love yourself, that's when your world will open up to intuition. When you start to, take care of yourself a little better, right? Better sleep, water, eating properly. Yeah. You're a plant. You're basically a house plant. Water and feed yourself. Get out in the sun. Yeah. You've been watching everyone around you, online, offline. Everyone seems to be doing better than you within your perspective. I'm just saying. You perceive that everyone else is doing better because everyone has more friends than you. Everyone is doing better than you. You're looking online, Facebook, Instagram, and you're seeing everyone have their dreams come true, and yours are not. Well, it's because you just decided to get off your butt, probably. But the thing is, and I don't mean off your physical butt, I mean off your emotional and your emotional and spiritual butt. That's what I meant. So you can sit here watching Page of Swords. You can sit here and watch everybody else have their thing, but or you could get up and do your own thing. And this is what it's going to come to. It's going to come to this victory. This victory here, I don't know what this thing is here, but this is going to make you bokeh bucks. That's going to make you bucks. 10 of Pentacles. That's all of the opportunities that you want. It could be anything. Tell me about the 6 of Wands, please, and the Ace of Pentacles. 6 of Wands. You are at the crossroads of your life. You bet. You got up and said, there's more than this for me. There has to be more than this. And you are at the crossroads of your life looking at paths. Which way do I go? Which path do I take? You've decided to ride the wheel. Look at that. You have been listening, Libra. How amazing. Good for you. I'm proud of you. You've been listening to the universe. If you didn't, you wouldn't be getting this Wheel of Fortune. This is a destined, fated event, Libra. You have no control over this. This wheel is moving forward and you are at the top. It's going to throw you off and you are going to be thrown into a life of amazingness. The Wheel of Fortune turns forward and things that are fortunate happen for you. And it's because you've paid your dues all the way along. You've had a rough life, I think. I'm speaking to someone who, has never had anything given to them. They've always worked for everything. I always say I've never met a person in my entire life who's ever saved up their own down payment for a house except one. Everyone also seem to have gotten it given to them by somebody. But I feel like you've been given no favors, Libra. But you know what? It's about to go down. You're going to take the right path. You are going to make the right choice. If the Wheel of Fortune was here, I might advise you a little bit differently on how to make a choice about that path. But the Wheel of Fortune's got it covered. The universe, I can't speak to anything about the universe because the universe has the bird's eye view, right? Woo. So there could be someone in your life who is possibly either Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, or Aquarius. These are all fixed signs, and this is the Wheel of Fortune. We do have you, the energy of the Queen of Wands, male or female. You are confident. You look great. You smell great. You're about to make some big moves here, I think. Moves that people aren't going to get at first because they're not going to understand what you're doing, but it's okay. You don't have to. You don't have to tell them because your path doesn't have to make any sense to anyone but you. I feel like the Queen of Swords is in the reverse because I feel like you're going to have to fight people off, naysayers, people who are like people who are pawing at you, trying to say, no, don't do that. Don't do that. That's not going to be good for you. You have intuition. We did pull the High Priestess here. If this is not your intuition, this is the intuition of someone else who is going to guide you. But I think you're just going to tell these people to take a frickin' walk because you've been taking advice from people over the years that has been bad. It hasn't worked out for you. And that's because you're not using your gut. You're depending on other people to tell you what to do. You are looking for your 9 of Cups. I feel like in the past, your 9 of Cups, you felt like you would never see it, that they'd poured themselves all out, that it was never going to happen for you. Well, you're wrong. I'm just going to say, because here comes your balance. The universe is throwing you some balance. I love the 2 of Pentacles when it's depicted in any deck, because I see the support of the elements. I see that, this rainbow that is between these 2 pentacles. I feel like that is, the place in which you're hanging on for dear life. You're hanging on to the pennies that you have. You're hanging on to your balance. You're waiting and waiting and waiting for something to start. This is the thing that's going to start. See this ace? This Ace of Pentacles? That's your starting point. Yeah. All right. So we have the Three of Pentacles, and then we have a Hierophant in reverse. Oh, I should probably tell you too. I'm sorry. I always keep forgetting to tell you guys the signs. So we started out with Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Same here. Taurus. We've got Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. You're reading and I forgot you. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which of course is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've got fire energy under here is the Victory card, the Six of Wands. That is Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. We have water energy here, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. And under here is the same for the Four of Cups. Okay, so back to where we were, the Three of Pentacles, teamwork, right? I feel like you're not using your intuition. I feel like you still feel as though you should be taking the advice of others rather than looking within. Libra, this whole thing is going to fall flat if you do not start looking within, going with your gut, going with your mind. Those decisions that you are making with your gut, believe in them. Get used to being friends with them, and get used to being friends with your intuition, and get used to relying on it and trusting it. I feel like the Hierophant is in the reverse for a few reasons. I feel like you need to learn more about your higher self. I think there's still a lot of knowledge that you need. I think you're in partnership with somebody who's very grounded, possibly spiritual, someone who might be your teacher, your spiritual teacher, but eventually you're going to have to turn this Hierophant up and you're going to have to start making your own decisions, researching your own spiritual knowledge, researching yourself. Who are you? You're eventually going to have to take this on by yourself. But I think, well, you're hobbled. Why did I just hear that? Hobbled. Isn't that when somebody oh, now I got the movie Misery in my head. Okay, this is going to be kind of graphic. I feel like you've hobbled yourself. And in the movie, yeah, because I'm a class A Stephen King fan. In the movie and in the book, Misery, she finds her favorite author. She brings him back home. I'm not going to try not to spoil it for you. And she loves him so much, she doesn't want him to go anywhere. She hobbles him. What she does is she puts a piece of wood between his legs and she breaks both his ankles so he can't walk away. I feel like you've hobbled yourself. I feel like this is something you've done to you. Nobody's done it to you. Yeah, it's all decisions that you've made. And I think that you need to learn how to make these better decisions. It is going to take some exploration about spirituality, Libra, and there's no two ways about it. I know that you feel that it's corny and weird, and some guys will, and I've met a lot of people who have laughed at me because I'm a card reader and that I'm spiritual, but the fact of the matter is, these are those people. Those people that are upside down in the Hierophant, those are the people that don't get it because they're not open to it. You have to do this. You have to turn this upside down. If this is your love tribe, if these people are on your side, this is what you need to do next. You need to learn who you are and how spiritual you are and how to trust your gut. There's so many really amazing, great readers that have so much knowledge about these things. Please seek them out. Please make sure that you're seeking out the right people. And when I say the right people, these people should not be in a negative energy. If you come across a reader, you guys, and the reader is in negative energy, just shut that off. Click on the X, okay? If someone's going to yell at you and tell you who you should be and what you should do, just click on the X, you guys. You don't need that stuff. You have enough of that in your life. You need to find a reader who's going to help you through, who's going to keep your happiness and spiritual levels up, okay? So if you are currently subscribed to someone who is giving you readings about someone leaving you and hurting you and yelling at you because you're making stupid decisions, please, 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 I admonish you to unsubscribe. Thank you. All right, so Four of Pentacles, keeping it, quiet. I think that you are kind of going through a spiritual awakening here, but you are keeping it quiet because you think it's weird and creepy. Some people do. Mostly men, I'm just gonna say, okay? It's hard to, unless you've grown up spiritual, it's really hard to break that cycle with a male particularly, or a female who has a lot of masculine energy. But nonetheless, it looks like you've been keeping things from people. You haven't been telling them the work you're doing. You haven't been telling them what's going on under the surface, how you're working with your team or your love tribe here. I feel like you really want to come to a place in your life where you make your own decisions. And I think that you will come to that, and it is going to come to you in the form of a tower. Because at some point, you're going to have to take a risk of some sort, right? You are. So let's find out what this tower is about for you, Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Please tell us what this tower is about for Libra. So it's about you feeling not as strong as you could feel. I think you're working or living on burning out your inner strength right now. It's not always about willpower and inner strength. Sometimes it's about just releasing it, surrendering it to the universe, sleeping on it, and waking up with the answer. Sometimes that's the way it works, right? You just have to be open. That's all. And when you're in you're in this energy of the strength in reverse, when you're in this self awareness, this inner self-awareness, I feel like it is what you need to do in order to survive the tower. So I think that you're in survival mode. You think that all news is going to be bad news, and it's not true. You still have time to take a path and passion, something that you're passionate about. Not all news that you get is going to be bad news, and I think that you keep having bad news because you are manifesting that. So please up your vibe, stop thinking about the negative things, fake it till you make it, try and pretend you're happy until you actually are. You are looking at something that you've loved forever, since you were a child. This is the thing that you're bringing to the world. You're bringing this love. The thing that is being born out of this thing that you've loved all your life is happiness and passion. It's going to make people feel good. It's going to make people happy and sad. I don't know what it is, but it's a very emotional thing. I don't think this is a soulmate. I think this is the emotional thing that you feel when you create. So somebody's creating something. Yeah, you're not taking any action on it right now. And that's what's going to cause the tower. You've been waiting too long. You've been sitting in sedentary energy and you haven't been moving. You've been getting signs and symbols. You know that you're getting them. You voice that. But you still aren't moving forward. Why is that? Keeping it all to yourself. Four of Pentacles. You're getting a second chance. The universe has blessed you with a second chance. Because you're loved. It is the resurrection of something from your past. Something, not someone. This is not a person. This is not an energy of a person. This is something, a situation, a deep love, a creative thing. This is something that you're being given a second chance on because you've passed all the other markers. The universe is saying, fine, you've been growing just fine. Libra, now show us what you've got because we're giving you a second chance. And that's major arcana, my friend. You cannot skirt around that. You do realize that anything that is talked about here, if it is not major arcana, you can change any of those things with your opinion, with your energy, and with your agency. We all have free agency to make choices. The only thing is when we do receive, this sacred energy from the universe, the judgment card, the major arcana is falling here for a reason. It's the universe letting you know that they are resurrecting whatever it is that you had put away, thought was gone, thought was done. They're resurrecting it for you, and it is going to be something that is going to give you ultimate happiness in this life. You have a great passion for this thing. I don't think we're talking about a person. You know, Libra, you're so creative. And when I get in your energy, when I was doing the pre-shuffle, I really feel like somebody is ready to bust out of their own skin. I know that picture doesn't. That's really an awful picture when you think about it. But I think you're just ready to just, yeah, it's exactly right. I'm saying yeah because my guides have just shown me a thoroughbred, in the best shape of their life, fed and watered. You know, this horse has been worked out and it is waiting behind the gate to go. And this horse is kicking up and making noises. It's gotta go, gotta go. That's you, Libra. I see you at the gates and you're ready for that bell to go and that gate to open and you're going to win the race, I think. Ooh, just got shivers. Yes. So we've got you dropping old burdens. You're not this person anymore. You've been carrying around everything that's happened to you in the past, Libra. You've been carrying it on your shoulders. And of course you couldn't get lift off. You couldn't fly. Too heavy, right? So now I think with a little bit of intuition that you're starting to get, or the help of whoever's on your spirit team, it could be your angels and guides, could be a physical person, but I think you're going to start to drop those burdens. Yeah, I think you're going to drop them because what comes after you drop the burdens, because this is the 10, and when you drop that, it goes right back to the 1. There's your passion. Yep. So you're getting a second chance on this lifetime passion as soon as you drop those burdens. As soon as you realize you can do it, you will. And if you think you can't, you're also correct. All right, so we've got the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is moving into something of the King of Swords, who is very much a leader, someone who has higher education, someone who speaks out for others, someone who's charitable and lovely, creative, someone who is going to make I'm just going to say a shit ton of money doing whatever is this passion is. So if you are a Libra who's creative and you're working on a creative passion, you keep moving because it is coming. You know what? I think I'm going to have to do I think I'm going to have to extend this, you guys. It's going to be Libra's first extended reading, but I just feel too excited for what's starting here. I want to see what's going to go on in the future. Okay, let's go. We got the Knight of Pentacles, which is the opportunity that's coming in. Oh, I feel like there's legal representation needed for this thing that is coming in for you, this beautiful opportunity. You might need legal representation. This might concern contracts and yeah, big time things. The sun is in the reverse, but you know what? When the sun is in the reverse, it's still shining. The thing is that you're just not listening to the universe. You must listen closer, Libra. You have to get your spirituality in check. This means you're not growing personally, professionally, spiritually. Your Hierophant is in the reverse as well. I just want to point that out again. So you must begin to work on your spirituality. If you think that you're going to get through it without doing that, and you have no intuition, every single thing we do in our lives, whether it's a business, working for someone else, to parenting, to even having a dog or a plant, we have to decide, is it time to water the plant? Is it time to feed the dog? Should I feed the child? We all use our intuition for that. And you need to practice yours. Especially if you're not a parent, you need to practice yours. That's sort of a gift that comes with parenting. Nonetheless, Three of Cups, there is going to be celebration. Regardless of whether the sun is in reverse, there is going to be celebration. You have been feeling like you were on the outside looking in for the longest time, but no longer, because now you're going to celebrate the time that you were away, because things are about to move in your favor, and there you are. Look at that. I cannot think of a better way to end this reading. What I am going to do is go into the extended here. I am going to ask about this. How are you getting your balance? So I want to know how you're getting your balance, why you felt you were left out in the cold, and what the celebration is going to be about. I feel like there's going to be something legal going on. Like, I don't mean legal bad. I mean legal good. I mean, these are contracts. Someone that you hire to go over contracts for you so you don't make a mistake. I feel like this is legal representation for you in a good way. So I'm going to look at that. I'm going to get more information about that. I want to see what the second chance is. So we're going to look at this here. We're going to look at the Judgment card. We're also going to look at the Hierophant in reverse, because this is where you're being given the chance. And I want to know what you have to do in order to work harder on your intuitiveness, on your spirituality. I feel like we need to talk about whatever it is that you need to do to turn this to the right side up. We are going to talk about your transformation and how that came about and what's going on there. And I think that's what we're going to take into the next reading. I'd really like to know what the passion is. And there it is. I'd really like to know what this passion is, and if it is a person, place, or thing, or situation. So I think I'm going to go into the extended reading, and we're going to look at all of these cards here. And yeah, if this is where we part here, Libra, thank you so much for clicking here. I would really appreciate a thumbs up if you like this content, because that is the way I'm going to be able to keep coming back and giving you these free readings. If you choose to come over to see this extended reading, I would love to see you there. But if this is where we part, you know that I love you. It doesn't matter if you do the extended. You know your direction, Libra. You are highly intuitive. You are, as a Libra, as someone who is trying to weigh their soul against the weight of a feather. You are someone who is pure and lovely, and who has not created any negative karma. And that's not going to be for all of you, of course. We're all in different timelines, right? So it's not going to be for all of you. This may not be your reading. You may have clicked on the X by now, but I'm going to go for now. Love you guys. Thank you so much for coming here, and I will see you over in the extended. Thank you. Bye-bye.